Don't eat the shrooms, man. Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Walla and tonight I'm going to be playing some Factorio with herd members. Now as usual, I will be recording this live stream, it will be uploaded on the YouTube channel sometime after the stream has ended. So of course, if you're watching this at any time, do be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy what you see. Thank you for the extra Albert noise. It's crackling, is it? Let's check. Not that I don't believe you, but let's check. The Albert crackled? Well, it's not crackling my end. Nothing's crackling my end. And the Albert shouldn't crackle. That's for certain. Can I play some other sound? How about a bit of music? Yeah, no, there shouldn't be any... Well, I just put on my audio mode. My preview mode, sorry, my audio preview mode. And I didn't hear any crackling. So something between it happening, it being encoded and sent to Twitch was crackling. Is it still crackling, or... Face, it's my beautiful face. So yeah, Ramses, you need to stop eating all the mushrooms. It's bad for you. I got stubble. There is stubble there. The mic doesn't pick it up. Mic? The camera. There's stubble. I just cut it very short. Close to the fact there's shaved off plenty. Yeah, I need to keep it short in the summer. Need to keep it short in the summer. Oh no! Oh no! No! Right? No! Let's not go there. Right. So. At least the conversation last night wasn't as bad. Furry transformer porn, which apparently exists. Alright, I'm on Discord. Who's on Discord? Anybody on Discord? Is anybody on Discord? Oh wait, no one can hear me because I'm... Wait, no, I am on voice activation.
I can hear you.
I thought I was on push to talk, but I'm not.
No.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
So, once upon a time there was a moose. And his name was Albert.
What a lovely story.
I know. Also, my evil regime begins tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yes. I'll need it. Right. So, we're not inventing the flamethrower, we're not inventing vehicular devices. What shall I invent? Yes, I've got a temporary promotion to temporary deputy head groundsman. My boss's last day was the day before his surgery. Tomorrow's my first day. Right, so Ramses, are you looking for something to do? Are you even in the? You're not even in the game. Nubis is here, and you're not. This is disgraceful. So, what do I need to do? What was I working on? There was a minor one. No, I'm not a groundskeeper. Groundsman. I don't do cleaning. Like groundskeeper, what he does in The Simpsons. Wait, what? Have they boosted the storage capacity of a storage tank? Or have they changed the values of everything's weight? Because last I knew, the storage tank was only like 2,500. I got 12,500 sulfuric acid. That's a lot of sulfuric acid. Imagine all the bodies you could burn with that. So, how are you, Ramses? He's gone quiet. I mentioned burning bodies and he goes quiet. He's scared. I scared him. Ramses. Hey, Nibis. Right. Wow, 25,000 litres. They've increased the capacities. They must have done. Oh wow, who added all that light oil? That's a lot of light oil. I need to get cracking done, don't I? I need to get cracking on the cracking. Okay, so. Oh, okay. That was what I was going to work on, I think. I think that's what I was basically going to work on. Wait, that's way too many. I think something like that will do. Boo. Right.
Sorry about that. Had to be quiet for a while.
It's fine. I mean, only my feelings were hurt, so it's okay.
You don't have any feelings.
Well, that definitely hurts my feelings. Wow. I was talking about sulfuric acid and burning bodies, and then I asked how you were, and you ignored me. So now, I'm thinking... Hey, Slard, how's it going? It's not clean shaven. There's stubble. It's just the camera doesn't pick it up because it's not like
Hey, Slard.
me. But hey, Slard, how's it going?
Okay. Can I do anything?
Yes, you can.
What's that? How can I help?
I would like you to move science along because we now need to start getting blue science and military science is needed as well as if we have production science and high-tech science. I don't think we've got production science invented yet. Hang on, I'll tell you. No. So yeah, can you just get the red, blue, green, and military set up, please?
Shall I move them to the west or shall we keep them with?
Yeah, get rid of whatever's there. I mean, Nubis showed me a design of his, so that's only temporary anyway. And then to the right of you, which is the old science, you can move that. So yeah, you need to move everything, because obviously now adding blue science will need stuff that's on the bus. So you need to keep moving to the right. Oh wait, that one on your left is his, the one on your right at the moment is the one I did. But yeah, it basically kind of all needs redoing, because we've now got more sciences, as you know. I don't have... Oh, yeah, I need that blue science as soon as possible. So no rush, but I need it. Like yesterday. No rush, but I need it now.
Not by taking away your creation.
You need to do what, sorry?
By taking away your creation.
Oh yeah, that one won't be needed anymore.
Keep in mind that I have no idea how to do science.
You don't know how to do science.
To do the science, but it might not look very good.
Right, so I need...
Oh, that's done.
Got enough for cracking. Once cracking's available. I need to get electric engines on the go now. That's a thing. Baby faced.
That's what you say.
These words hurt my feelings. There is stubble there, trust me. There is stubble. It's just very, very fine. It's like 1 mil. If I was to talk foreign. Why is there a random gear thing there? That's not needed. Go home, you're drunk. Whee! Right, so I'm going to start on electric engines, I think, because I need some to make some pumps. And robots, of course. We don't have absolutely everything automated. We're kind of... I've just literally got most of the bus set up. I think all I'm missing from the bus now is processing chips and... processing chips. Yeah, just processing chips, that's all I'm missing. Although I do need to do a thingamajiggy. Thingamajigging doodad.
So, how should I start doing this, newbies?
Splitter? Is CEO joining us this evening?
Blue science, I mean.
Yeah, so you'll need to start again, Ramses. So basically, the way this is going to work, we're going to keep moving the science to the west until we've got a spot where it's all there. Because I don't want to be... because obviously where this is at the moment... I mean, no offense, Nubis, but I'm not keen on this particular design. Where it all gets bounced around it. But if you think... if we then set up blue and military science to come out, it's got to come from far away. So I'd rather have it all centralized. Ramses is here, the picnic ends well. Well, that's always something. But I mean, everything's, apart from processing chips, is now on the bus. So, theoretically speaking, if you start the science to the left of your turrets, at the bottom, that should be enough room for everything. I don't know what production and everything other sciences need, so I don't know how much room this complex would need. Mining drills, engines and that you'll have to build off of, in the science. No, you'd have to build everything so it uses its... So you pull off the bus and make everything it needs. So you'd have a factory making the mines rather than me making mines somewhere and then you ferrying the mines over. You'd have its own dedicated stuff. So just pull the resources you need off of the bus. So obviously engines, normal engines is mostly off memory iron plates and pipes, isn't it? Engines, it's all and steel. So iron gear, wheel, pipe, and steel. Well, iron and steel is on the bus, so you just pull that off rather than me sending engines to where you are. Just pull iron. I know it might get big and complicated. We'll have a look at it when it's there, and we can obviously revise it as we go along.
Okay, for a while I don't have science then.
Liking this. Yeah, don't worry about that. We've, I've kind of researched everything up to a point. The only stuff that I can research at the moment is like armor, vehicles, bullet damage, stuff that we can do without for the time being. But it does need to be built kind of quickish. But you've got sulfuric acid and lube on the bus as well.
So is this red circuit supposed to be for next research, or
Say that again.
is this red circuit?
That's for the bus.
Shake, yeah.
That's for the bus.
Okay.
Yeah, so the only thing is you've obviously got to be aware is that we don't have processing chips on the bus yet, but it has a slot allocated for it.
Okay.
Belts.
I'd like to extend the defenses up north a bit.
Well, I wouldn't worry about
To the west.
fences just yet.
Okay.
Well, in the sense that, well, we haven't got science. I know defenses are important, but
Fair enough.
kind of don't have science, so...
So basically concentrate on that first.
I mean, if defenses become an issue, there are 3 of us.
Well, I think that before we go for blue science, we should recreate green and red.
But what you got to think of, there's a total of 7 sciences by my count. So the way you would have, or the way I'm picturing having the labs, is there would be 2 belts, and then your labs would go here. So just pretend that's a lab for a second. And then obviously they would also want long-armed inserters to grab from the other belts, and then you'd have all 7 sciences running on these belts. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4.
Yeah.
Hang on, that doesn't fit.
And there are actually
minds.
there are actually 6 sciences.
6? Are you sure?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I counted 7 in my mind. Where did I get 7 from? 1, 2. No, there isn't. There's 7. You lying toe rag. You're missing space. There's space science. Unless they haven't implemented it yet, but there is space science.
Neither atomic bomb nor rocket silo has space science. The science packs 1 through 3, military science, production science, and high-tech science.
And either they haven't implemented science, space science, or there's nothing on our thing yet. But as far as I'm aware, there are plans for space science. Because you get them from launching your rockets into space. You're stealing my things.
Do you want your things back?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
but Nubis, what I'm saying is we need to make allocations for it. If this is going to be, if you're going to be building the final version of the science, the research station, you need to make allocations for it. How the hell are we going to do that? Oh wait, no. That's easy. Hang on. Hang on. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 4, 6. Wait. Yeah, that's right.
It's going to take quite a bit of room then.
But yeah, I mean, obviously the research centres, I mean, you don't have to have the research centres inside the manufacturing complex, if you will. These belts can travel a bit of a distance, but you don't want it travelling half of the map.
That's a good point.
So they would be to the side on the left, or the right, or above or below, or wherever. But that's, I'm guessing, is going to be the layout for it. Angie, how's it going? Long time to speak. Ramses, I have a very important question for you, and whether or not you get banned from the herd depends on your answer.
Okay.
Moogle or Gubu?
What?
Right, I recommend Googling Final Fantasy XIV Moogle and Final Fantasy XIV Gubu. Think of who I am and just think what the right answer is. Don't pay attention to Twitch chat, don't be swayed by Twitch chat, just look it up and then tell me the right answer.
I have no idea how to spell Gubu.
Gubu, G-O-O-B-B-U-E.
G-O-O what?
G-O-O double B, B for Bravo, U-E.
Okay.
What is the most awesome and cuter of?
Cuckoo, obviously.
Ubu? Well, you get to stay. It's the capitalist soda all over again? Pff, please. Right. So yeah, you would have like red and green on one belt, blue and purple on another. I don't know how the progression goes. Or blue and military, and then you could have production and high tech on another, and then science on the last one. I don't know how it's going to work, but there's two of you to... Moogle doesn't win. But hey, Angie, how's it going? You should join us sometime. I know you have Factorio. I've seen you play it. Oh wait, can you guys quickly shove down temporary red and green science, please? Because then I can research landfill. Because as you've probably noticed, to the west is a slight problem.
Indeed.
I'm researching it now. But yeah, if you just shove them in. Shove them in. Right, what was I working on? Engines. Engines. Okay. So, I need to automate engines. So for engines to be automated, I need steel and iron. Okay. Pipes and cogs.
Newbies, how about one of us starts on making stuff for the red science pack, and the other one starts making green, and then we progress from there.
Wait, what's
Red, just copper plate and iron gear wheel, so it shouldn't be that hard. Fair enough. So one of us makes red and green and the other one makes blue. Yeah, sure. Works with me.
goes there. Oh. Right, so that's my iron, that's my bits and bobs. I'll have steel. Here. That's me engines. Right. I do need to start automating things like inserters and stuff like that.
Indeed.
Right, steel. Oh no. Wrong way round. Why does stuff like this happen? Right, I'm now gonna have to switch everything. I'll explain why it was all the wrong way around in a minute. But basically, ooh.
I'm doing both of them below.
Although I don't really. Well, I can loop that way. But basically, that's still the wrong way around. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. That's basically what I'm doing. But basically, what I need, the fast inserters that pull in to the pull into the engine factory needs to have the 2 items because it's gonna be pulling in double the amounts.
Shall we start some bullet damage?
No, it's alright. We can. Well, if those researchers are being fed, then yeah, why not? I wasn't gonna focus on that until.
For now, they do have a little bit of research in it.
Right. Actually, that's fine. Because what I'll do is that. Yeah, because it's going to be taken in 2 different types of resources, it needs to be the fast inserter rather than the slow long inserter. Oh, I've built that far too low. I just realised because we will still need the stone, won't we? That stone bus is still kind of half active for the time being. We squeezed it in an awkward little corner. Right, so that's going to be. I think it's going to be symmetrical. I think it's going to be symmetrical. It's going to look ugly and horrible. And I know I mention this every time, but has anybody seen Soul Eater? That's what I think of every time. I can't get anything to be symmetrical. That just pops into my head.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you've seen Soul Eater, you'll understand.
What is Soul Eater?
It's an anime. Basically, Death's kid is like super OCD, can't stand anything that's not symmetrical, and he doesn't function if things aren't symmetrical or, you know, equal, etc.
Enough. How many assembly machines should I have making red science?
Depends on how many we need.
5 it is then.
Sounds like a lot, but we'll pretend Nubis knows what he's doing. Right. Let's try again, shall we? So that's going to be steel. That's going to be pipe and gears. That's going to be iron. 8th time lucky, right?
How many? What? How many factories in blue?
I think he's building them all. When I say all, I mean like 1 million. Right, that's now ready for the intake. So I'm now going to want an arseload of these. Arseload is actually a technical Factorio term.
I am afraid that we're going to have to move the science labs, the temporary ones.
That's fine. We only needed the landfill anyway.
Fair enough.
Ah. I wonder if I can jimmy that. Because I didn't realise it was that close. And that's steel, right? I want 2 splitters. Like so. Right, so now we come up here and we watch the magic happen. By which I mean an iron cog, an iron pipe, and some steel go into a room and have an orgy and make engine babies. Actually, it's more of a threesome than an orgy, but you know, you get the idea.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Well, it is actually, because if you think about it, the steel is a long rod, whereas the pipes and the cogs have a hole. So... Innuendos are great! Anyway, moving on. You're all immature, the lot of you. Poor Albert. Angie, are you still there? I've got some sad news to report. Hang on. Right, so you met Albert, right? He's broken. His foot came off. His foot. Poor Albert. I gotta get him fixed. I don't know how. Well, actually, I'm thinking of Googling it. Googling plushie repairs in my town. I didn't kill him. I don't know how it happened either. He's fine. He'll be fine.
It's not me, officer. I didn't kill him.
Yeah, you did. It was your revenge for eating all the shrooms. Right, so, for electric engines, I need engines, electronic chips, and a buttload of lube. So, that threesome, we're now adding lube to the mix.
Oh dear.
What? Why are you oh-dearing?
It was already bad without the lube.
I have made a slight mistake, though. I have noticed. Delete that a minute. This is proper. Right. I need to delete my red chip processing factory because I didn't allow to continue my fluids. The lube and the sulfuric acid on the bus. Guys, you've kind of built that in the wrong place.
Build what in?
I got lube and sulfuric acid
Okay.
on the
And
bus.
you
I've just noticed that I've had to shift my electronic chip, my red
Oh.
chips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's fine. It can be changed. That's why I
Yeah,
blueprinted mine. You can build as low as you want. Don't have to worry about being compact. You know, we got the room.
true. But my inventory is going to be full probably.
If I put it there, get rid of that. Right. Let's paint or fill in the pretty pictures. We definitely need to get robots.
Indeed.
Oh, Angie, I just had a good thought. Are you in -5 time zone? Like, at the moment it's 8:30 for me. So, I can't maths, it's too late. Is it 3:30, 3:40 your time? Thereabouts. I can't remember what time zone you're in. I just had a really good thought. Because when I'm on holiday there, wifey and friends will be playing Final Fantasy. And if I'm in a Angie-friendly time zone, you might actually get to see Swiftly again. Without worrying about it being too late for me. I'm a genius. I'm
Of course you are.
genius. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. I don't know what I'd be doing if I joined the game again, though. It wouldn't be a permanent thing. Probably go cutting down trees or something, I don't know. Mining, cooking. I still have my giant frying pan.
A giant fry.
Yes, it's blue. I painted it blue. Don't diss it, man. It's a good frying pan.
I'm not dissing it.
You totally did.
No.
Right, so
I'm
why
just-
aren't you working? Petroleum, I'm guessing, which means... Yeah, we need to hurry up and get that science center built now!
I'm just wondering why you have a giant frying pan.
It's a two-handed weapon. Well, it equips on your back like a two-handed weapon, but it was like the at the time it was the best crafting frying pan for the crafting profession, and it fits on your back. But when you equip it, it shrinks. As in when you wield it, not equip it, because it's equipped, obviously. But
Fair enough then.
yeah, Swiftly did cooking. That was her main craft. Same as 11, actually. I didn't do crafting on Scotty. That's how I made my money. Making and selling food. Yeah, petroleum's empty. Why is it? Oh, it's because it's doing the slow mode. Yeah, we need to get advanced fuel chemical processing, like now. Is blue set up yet? Or close to it? I'm not too worried about military yet. 1 out of 3 is, or you got a, is that 1 out of 3 is? 1 out of 3 factories, or you got a third? Let me have a look, let me zoom in. You're a third there, okay, I see. Because I kind of need to get it, because what we can do for the time being is once you got the 3s being pumped out, we can, even if it means manually feeding for a bit. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about manually feeding if need be. I just need to get the blue sign so I can start getting some stuff that we need done, you know? Right, so I'm going to start making some electric engines. This is going to be the starting process for... I'm going to put engines on the belt-ish, kind of. That might be too many engines, actually. Right, so what did I say I needed? Electronic chips, lube, and engine. So that's going to need lube. Now I could... That means... If I did that, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Oh. We're going to need a ring. I can build up. Loop can come in there. I just need to think on how to. That's not a bad idea. What about this? No, it's not gonna work. No. Right. So I can keep engines on the singular. Merge with electronic chips. Thing will come there, and then it will output here. Ooh. That will work, and then I can have that constantly running that way, and I can add in. That will work. We do need to think about extending the defensive perimeter, though, as you said. Is red and green up and running?
In a moment, yes. Both red and green are being made.
you want to know a good little trick for balancing
Yeah.
on one lane? That little system there will always make sure both sides are equal. Actually, it's kind of the wrong way around, but... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, thank you for that, Ramses.
You're welcome.
Am I, though?
You are.
Yeah, so are you able to start moving the wall when you're ready?
Alright.
You won't want red on double sides, there will be. We want red and green on one belt.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the... That's not the end, that's the end of the wall, isn't it? It's the end.
In green on one conventional done.
Cool. I'm just getting rid of the downward one. Did you just sneeze? Underground belts now, can't we? When you pull off the bus, make sure you put in the reorganizer doodad I've been using. It's quite a handy one, rather than just pulling off the bottom belt. I'm trying to figure that out. Downward one, don't we? Right, splitters. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I need those. I've got plenty of them. splitters. 1, 2, 1. Done. Oh, Mr. Splitter there. Underground belt there. Right, so your iron for your red and green is now sorted, Ramses. Copper's sorted. Right, and you want 2 lanes of iron by the looks of it, Nubis. So... Hey Nick Clayton, how's it going? Long time no see indeed. I find these rebalances to be very good. Ever since I've been using them, I've not noticed any issues on the belts. Other than when there's an actual supply problem. Oh, I didn't put a splitter there. So that's Nubis' 2 belts done. That's blueprint for there. Move 3. 1, 2, 3. On blueprint, Ramses. Oh, that's in the way, that's why. Well, I guess, I don't know. I mean, we kind of need to make sure we've got enough room for... Well, you could have them below. And then you can have the other sciences extending to the west. And then have the labs just below the turret line. Obviously, you'll shift the turret line downwards. Or you could have it, because you've got a gap to the east, so you could have the sciences run to the east and then have the labs in this gap here. There's a pretty big gap between the science and the advanced circuit chips, but then you've got to make sure we've got enough room to extend the red chips. What else have we got here? Hey Voska, how's it going? Oh, which game? Which game? Always happy to try new games, as long as the price is reasonable. Although it won't be until after my holiday now, because my holiday is literally around the corner, and all my money is going to that at the moment. Kerbal Space Program. Oh, good God! I've seen someone stream that. I do not understand a word of it. All I know is there's explosions. You know Kay, don't you, Ramses?
Yeah.
Kay's played that on stream. There's just fireballs and murdered Kerbals and everything. Pretty much what you'd expect from K, actually. Pretty much what you'd expect. Being destroyed, nothing, just damaged. Just damaged. There. Couldn't see for toffee then. Oh, forgot that one. Ah, need one more. Right, so that's that now filtering in. What's that? Oh, I see. Steel, so we're going to want a splitter there. Is there only one in one line of steel down there then, Anubis? Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine. So then we want to make sure we've got... trying to make this look a bit neater. Right, so that's the steel. But that's going to need sorting there. That splits off there, so that's now going to be, both are going to be equal and sorted. Alright. Can go there, I guess. I'll try and figure that out in a minute. It's nice. What? Murdering Kerbals? Murdering Kerbals is nice. Just a quick note, guys, when you do build, make sure you allow for the bus to extend. 2, 3, 4. I'd rather, when you pull, I'd rather have the pulled stuff use underground belts than the bus using underground belts, because otherwise you're just going to use like about 1,000 underground belts then, rather than one.
Science should be done now.
Cool. Just neatening things out at the moment. It's the end of that bus there, isn't it? Nothing's blocking that bus. So that's, oh yeah, we got the freeze. Awesome. Now I can get my my advanced stuff going. Although now I've just thought about it, I'm going to put the processing down in that space I told you to put those factories. That's alright, don't worry about it. Leave them where they are there. Oh, there should be room. There should be room. Maybe. We'll shift stuff along. It's not a problem. pull from there, don't we? Apparently. So let's build that. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That's that for you. Creak. Creaking intensifies. Am I right, Ramses?
No more creek for the moment.
I'm only teasing. It's fine. Such a copper. Oh no, I miscounted by about 1 million. Whee! Figure that out. I'm not quite sure about that. Where are my pipes? No, stop it! Ooh. Oh, I need purple science.
You mean military science?
Nope.
There's purple.
What I was looking at needed purple science. I was looking at automation. Automation 3 with the faster factories. Oh, I hate that. I need to start getting some things automated, like pipes and stuff. Is there any resources that need to be pulled that aren't... Wait, Nubis, what? Why are you making... You could have put red chips in the research. It would have saved a ton of factories. You could have just fed... You could have just pulled it straight off. Red chips are on the belt. Could have just pulled straight down. It saves about a ton of factories. I mean, it's up to you. You can leave it like that, but the idea, yeah, the red chips are on the belts. Because we'll obviously be boosting red chip production and stuff. Bus has been extended. And everything's being pulled off in the correct... Oh yeah, I wanted pipes. But there's also, yeah, on the bus, as you can see, there's sulfuric acid. No! That one can't go there. Sorry, pipes are going there. Right. So that's the main bus extended. Apart from the random top one. I'm gonna go sort out the oils and stuff. What are you up to at the moment, Ramses?
I'm going to build a bit. I'm going to extend the wall a bit.
Okay. Looking at it, we got iron and copper problems. Oh no. We don't have enough copper production. Or iron production.
I'll extend the wall and then I'll take a look at it.
Cool. Yeah, either it'll be a case of we're not producing enough ore, or we just don't have enough furnaces. If it's the ore, then we've got to start looking at field. If it's furnaces, then we've got room to expand, we can expand. But eventually we are going to need to start thinking about trains. Trains will be needed.
Indeed.
Pipe.
We do need robots.
Pardon?
We do need robots though. The wall necessary.
Oh, I forgot it needed water. I forgot it needed water. That's fine. Just gonna put pumps and stuff in there anyway. Right, I need to go get a water pump. Get some water over here. What is a tiny bit of water there that could do? Simon G on 1 hour. You better
Good luck.
get to it. Aye, good luck. Is there anything you need to finish off that you need us to finish off that you're working on? Or is it nothing important?
Okay, we don't have furnaces on site.
You don't have what, sorry?
We don't have enough furnaces on copper.
It's a furnace problem, is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Iron-wise, I'll go and check.
I know there's research to boost iron productivity. Oh, great, really?
Seems like iron has a furnace problem as well.
Well, they need to be upgraded as well, actually.
True.
That'll be my next project if you remind me to actually get that automated.
What automated?
Furnace.
Alright.
Furnace production.
When should I remind you?
Pardon?
When should I remind you?
When I finish.
Okay.
What I'm doing now. So you run a pipe in a bloody... Oh, for God's sake. Underground pipes! I just want to get some water over there, man. The wall's definitely keeping the aliens out.
Great Wall of Ramses.
Say again?
The Great Wall of Ramses.
Stretching it. But sure, if you want to go with that, we'll go with that.
On one side it's a furnace problem, on the other side it's an ore problem with copper. Something's being destroyed.
The radar out in Oblivion, apparently.
Why never put it there?
I have no idea.
Well, the big electric poles leading to that place have been placed by nobody. So it could have been him.
I need to get pipes and stuff automated. This is a nightmare. Actually, no, it's got to go up one. Quite love a good puzzle. Do you not?
Indeed.
I want to get some electric pumps on that, but I reckon it's about it.
Do we need raw for anything other than smelting?
Raw what?
Do we need copper ore for anything?
Not as far as I'm aware. that's the water. Right, only L needs to go. Shit.
The copper problem is done.
Cool.
I'll then
Need more iron.
basically it needs more furnaces.
Alright, there's more petroleum going in. Sort of. No, there isn't. Box, I need more iron. Long story short, I'm just still a bit of an idiot at this game. I won't worry about extending it wider because it can only take so many anyway. Because after a while, the belts just don't carry enough. I mean, okay, I know we can upgrade a blue, which will carry more, but I think it's only like 10-ish furnaces before it just runs out.
So we should just add a layer.
Yeah, you just add another layer, that's right. But then don't forget, I'm going to be upgrading in a minute or two. I'm going to be adding, I'm going to make different furnaces.
Right.
Which will double production.
Yeah, I'm wait a while.
Pardon?
Wait a while.
I still didn't catch that.
I wait a while, and as soon as we have the better furnaces, I'll.
Yeah, that's fine. Extend that way if need be.
Along the wall and see if anything needs repairing.
Those extra two. Okay, it's going to drain it all. That'll drain it all, that'll keep it all happy. Although I'm thinking of doubling that. Eventually. Right, so I'm going to go and do... what?
You or me?
Stone, wasn't it? Yeah, see, someone's done that. There, it's not working. Ramses, can you come to the copper a moment?
Hold on a moment. Come in.
Got a present for you here in a way. Yeah, it wasn't quick enough. But I can still show you.
You know, I can just...
Zoom in on me.
Yeah,
Ah, it's true.
what's up?
I can't replicate it now. But basically, with this design here that I'm looking at, where it was feeding on from here onto the belt, it couldn't feed into it. There you go. Can you see?
Yeah, I can.
So you got one lane moving and one lane not, and then you get in the bad lock. So that's kind of why that doesn't really work.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't know who put that there. I'm not saying obviously you, but then that little design I showed you earlier will keep it all flowing freely, unless both lanes are full. Then now it's just all flowing in, and it will keep both sides. Make sure there's plenty.
Yeah.
Because I used to do it the way that was a minute ago. Someone showed me that way. I use now, and it works like a treat. Right, so we want stone furnaces, don't we? Which is steel and stone bricks. So where's my steel start? Here. And I've still got stone bricks on there, so yeah, I can just filter up stone. Here, I guess, there's a gap here. Skinny a gap. Alright, never mind. Pop it over here. Actually, no, I can put it up there. Right, so steel. I hope that dog's not being picked up, is it?
What dog?
Yapping dog outside.
Oh. Thought that was a tying pigeon.
Thought it was a pigeon.
One.
What kind of pigeons do you have?
Ones that's... Right, I've got 2 factories spitting out the stuff now. was really hoping that the blue science would back. Sadly, no.
You cut out a lot when on Discord. I don't know if your mic, because you're being a bit quiet, your mic
I'm just
shuts
being a
off
bit quiet.
and it doesn't hear you, or what?
I'm just being a bit quiet.
No, I know you are, but I'm just saying I don't know if it is that or if it's something else. Setters will be quicker. Off of a belt, I don't think it will be, will it?
I decreased the threshold a bit.
Threshold. Oh, right, okay. Well, stone furnaces are ready.
Awesome.
They're cranking them out. I'm gonna put a cap on it though. I don't know. It's probably about 100. I'll cap it at about 100.
I'll go and check out the blue science production once holding it up.
Snoop is still here.
He's doing an assignment, as I understood. Okay, it seems like the red chips. We don't have enough of them.
Right, I have an idea then.
Alright. Ideas are good. Where'd you put the stone furnaces? Stone furnace production.
Next to the factories.
And
Nice. I
where
hope
are
this
the
isn't going to break it.
and where are the factories?
Not the upper part, near the piping, the sulfuric acid-ish. Where I was meant to go. Just run along the stone bus, you'll find it.
Okay, I have found the factories, at least.
So, plastic bar production. Did you find it? You just ran past it. Follow the stone.
I think I'm blind.
You are, you stood right next to it.
Yeah. I wasn't following the cook stone. Welcome back, Nobis, and well done.
Welcome back, Nubis.
I hope the assignment wasn't half-assed.
Did you find it, Ramses?
Yes, I did.
Well done. Proud of you.
Why do we have 5 gun turrets in the middle of...
It was a present for you. I asked you to come, but you were too lazy, so you used your radar camera. So, I want them back.
I already took them. Holy shit ton of stick. That's a lot of aliens. We may need to... yeah... That turret just got destroyed. I'm gonna go and help.
Down one. Shit design then. So basically, I need to increase plastic production. need petroleum. Right. Then I'm going to need a refinery. Refineries can't be made by machine because...
Welcome.
Over. Right.
We may need to increase the amount of turrets in this area.
Your IC turrets. There are turrets automated, by the way.
Yeah,
I think.
I have some turrets made myself as well.
Yeah, and you missed it. The stone fort furnaces are automated now, so we can upgrade our smelting facilities.
We need more power.
Full power to the engines.
Yeah. At the moment we're using more than producing.
Is that actually even physically possible?
Or at least we want to use more than we produce.
I was going to say. Although technically speaking you can use more than you produce in real life, because you buy in the spare.
True.
At least in game, it's physically impossible. Just remembering stuff from... Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I increased the power production a bit.
Cool beans. Right, that looks right. Wait, do we have pipes automated? I can't remember if I did ever do that.
I think we do.
Can someone tell me where? Where did I put pipes?
I have no idea.
You're very helpful.
Thank you.
You're as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Well, a chocolate teapot is good for one use.
Barely. Barely one use. Done it again. I always end up with a singular pipe.
And we still don't have enough electricity produced. Can we just add another engine to this packet?
No,
Why not?
because one boiler does 2 engines.
Alright.
Didn't they teach you anything at Factorio school?
There's a Factorio school.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
All the smart people went there.
Guess I'm not a smart person then.
Ah, well.
It's my lot in life. Great. I get to the furnaces hoping that I could upgrade them. And I find that it's already been done. Oh, well, at least I can do copper. Oh,
It seems if you delete something, the fluids rush back into the next available point, and if you can't, it gets deleted.
it seems like we need more ore.
Or
Yeah,
trains. We need more trains then. Or is it just not mining fast enough?
could be.
You can upgrade its productivity, and we could put modules and stuff in them.
Well, they don't have enough electricity either.
Nope. Is someone working on that at the moment?
I think Nubis is.
We might need to start another one rather than keep extending this to the right. It looks like we want to make another one. Oh, Nubis has already started that. Fair enough.
I'm gonna go up there.
You know what, sorry?
If there's an alien attack, it's not going very well for us. That turret almost got destroyed. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to increase our turret amount. I'm gonna go get some more turrets.
Oh, my tool broke.
You should see a doctor.
Squeaking intensifies.
You can hear my chair.
Well, I'm not making it up.
But I'm not but I'm not even moving.
I'm not complaining. It's just funny.
Turrets, turrets, turrets. Where's the turret production? Never mind, found it.
No! No!
Yeah.
I gotta walk around these pesky...
This should be a human tunnel. Why isn't there a human tunnel?
There should be a train one, definitely. That much I know.
Yeah, definitely.
Time, 10 o'clock. That's fine. Just don't want the time getting carried away. Or when the regime starts tomorrow.
You don't want to wake up too late.
Exactly.
Where's our electricity production gone?
Where is that? No goal. Damn it, we can't play football. What do you mean, Cole? I'm working on that now, Nubis. Lines. I'm just gonna steal them from research rather than make them crafty like that.
You sneaky devil.
Mines!
Yours.
Mine. They're all mine. Mine! Why are there underground belts undergrounding under nothing?
Maybe they were undergrounding under something previously.
Yeah, I'm finding them all over the place now. If you spot stuff like that, we need to,
Rectify it.
yeah.
Aye, sir.
That was a thing, that's been changed. I'll have to fix that later. Coal. Are all those boilers hooked up to engines now, are they? They are indeed. Need to get some lights down. It's very dark.
You don't like the dark?
There's loads of coal coming through. What are you complaining about? I will put down more mines though. I've got like 50,000 in my pocket.
That's a rather high number.
It is actually. How's the alien extermination coming along?
Well, I can't issue an exterminatus, so not that fast, sadly.
I think on train mode, once you wipe out a base, they don't respawn.
No, that's nice.
Which I'm not sure about. Kind of feels like it's gonna get easy at one point. Then at the same time, our outposts will get attacked until we wipe them out and secure them. But we'll see how it goes.
Indeed.
Would people watch
See?
Oblivion?
You mean Elder Scrolls 4?
Yes.
It depends.
On
If you make it interesting or not.
I could stream it naked,
No, thank you.
so you wouldn't be interested in that.
Naked streaming? No, thanks. At least if you are naked.
So, what if I... That makes sense, actually.
What makes sense?
Everything ground will hold because there's no transport belts. Right, the mine problem has been rectified. There's lots of coal. Coal for everybody. Scratch that.
Ha.
So now we just need more steam engines. Are you building them, Nubis, or shall I build them? Okay, cool. No, that's fine. Just long to know whether or not to do it. But if you're on it, I'll leave you to it. But you should have a lot of coal. Right, so I'm just doing engines for robots.
Robots?
Yes, robots.
Oh. Right.
The iron's all
Okay.
been upgraded with steel forges.
Seems like it. I'm gonna go and check out what was destroyed.
Oh, it's an ore problem now.
What is iron?
Yeah. Well, we can't. There's no... as far as I can tell, that's maxed out. As far as I can tell, that's maxed out. Without tapping ones that's dangerously close to stones, then we'll obviously have to put filter inserters to filter out the stone. So what we're now needing to think about quite carefully is getting trains set up.
There's a little bit of iron just north of the power production.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, you know, we can't just go, oh, there's iron there, that's fine, we're saved. Because that's only 340,000 iron.
Which sounds quite a lot.
Does. But
then you look at that large iron patch and see that it has 4.3 million. Or 5 million.
5 million patch? Oh, there is. So yeah, you got that. So yeah, we'll want to tap all that basically and smelt it all on site, obviously.
So basically that 5 million site of iron is going to be my objective.
Not necessarily yours, but it will be an objective
Ah.
of ours.
Right.
We do have pipes being automated.
Yeah, we do.
Not underground. Did I not get round to undergrounds? Space hasn't got half of the stuff that we need yet automated. I'm getting tired. Why am I getting tired?
You should be getting tired.
I am. I've suddenly got very sleepy.
Did you eat something before the stream started?
Not immediately before, no. Is there only one pole connecting your outer perimeter defense to the main grid?
I have no idea.
I can see one by me, but just make sure that you got multiple points just in case a link gets broken or whatever.
That's a good idea.
Because we haven't got purple science yet, I'm going to research mining productivity.
Just added one, just in case.
so that'll be my lube. Power is fixed. Nice work.
Oh, great.
An iron. Oh yeah. Bio grade, what have you broken?
It just seems that the turrets here have been placed all willy-nilly.
Was it not you that placed them?
No, I didn't add this one. I didn't add this place.
Oh, you know who to blame for that one.
It also says who added the last turret, or who was the last one to manipulate that item.
Oh yeah, so it does. Actually kind of smart. So now you know who to blame for everything.
Exactly.
Any last words before your judgment by Ramses, Nubis?
This whole western wall needs to be redone.
Okay. Do we make the Estonians pay for it?
I'm already paying for it.
Well, then it's a bonus. Everything worked out according to plan. Why is the entire base having no electricity?
Beats
Who
me.
removed a key pole?
Not me.
I just like how the science has energy, but nothing else does.
Well, the turrets have energy.
Yeah, the main grid doesn't. Someone's removed the pole that's broke the entire base. One single pole determines the fate of our base. What pole was it? Who's just removed the pole? Has anyone just removed the pole? Nubis, have you removed any poles?
You simply go and blame Nobis.
No, well no, he's over by the power. You've removed plenty. Well, you've destroyed the entire base. Can you put that singular pole back? Wait, I'm following... Ah, nope. Not seeing it. It's near the copper, I guess. So I got a line near the copper, so I'm gonna reconnect. Wait a minute, it's up by the copper. Who's been near the copper lately?
I was near the copper, but
Wait, no, that's linked. That's not linked. Right, now if I put that there, everything's back to normal. There was a link between the copper, potentially, or there was a pole somewhere that broke the entire base. We should not have that situation.
Indeed,
oh,
we
wow.
should not.
Say again?
Indeed, we should not have that situation.
Yeah.
But for some reason we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, it's not perfect, but it's something at least.
Where are my poles? been here for 12 hours now, Sierra. Doesn't time fly? Time flies when you have fun. That's for certain. Guess how many mobile phones I have?
3.
No.
4.
No.
1.
No.
2.
Yeah.
Why?
One's work.
Ah. Oh boy.
It should be interesting, to say the least. Engines.
I'll go and check out what was destroyed.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Lucky I did then.
We need radar up there, really. We kind of need to make sure we've got enough radar coverage
I
to
have
zoom in on the whole base.
a few spare radars.
Right.
Well,
Now
I
I've
used,
got electric engines.
I used to have a whole base coverage, or at least I said it up the last time I was here. Somebody removed it.
Wait, pumps now no longer need electric engines? Since when? I guess they made them less, okay, fair enough. Changed it. So, because we're going for the Make It Rain and the Steam All the Way, or whatever they're called, achievements,
Yeah.
are we going to have power poles connecting to each outpost? Or do we have
Potentially.
independent power sources?
I guess we'll see how it goes.
Because obviously the large power poles do travel a long distance, which is fine, and we run them alongside the railway. Do I have? No, I do. Wow, 2x1 now.
What's next?
So yeah.
What's next? Research? There's still a couple of places that need radar cover. One of those places is being attacked. Oh,
Oh no, I'm talking to myself.
I also like to talk to myself sometimes.
Well, it's not talking to myself per se, it's just thinking out loud. Right. I got a basic pump liquid management system. Holy shit, we're full on petrol. I thought that was even possible. Fair enough. I'm going to add another tank then. Can't have too much petroleum, can we?
Nope.
Well, tank. I know some people don't like actually having tanks. But I personally would prefer to have a bit of a backlog of petroleum, because then if we run out of oil and stuff, especially when you got trains coming in dropping off oil, having tanks of crude and stuff, well, that's crude, not necessarily petroleum, but it just helps for supply issues. You've got that buffer, but that's my personal, because there's a way to work it out. So you have X amount of refineries, X amount of heavy to light cracking plants, and then so many light to petroleum cracking plants, and all you got to do is feed it crude and everything will work perfectly, and turning it all into petroleum, and there'll be no leftovers basically, and then you just use the petroleum to your heart's desire as long as you've got enough crude.
Seems like almost every place has enough turret courage now. Well, some places don't, but I haven't seen a lot of alien activity thereabouts either.
Now we got some lube, we need to research
There are some gaps in the electric network. I'm gonna see if I can go and fix it.
Alright. We need purple science soon rather than later, so we can start getting red express belts and using up all that lube I'm stockpiling.
Well, we can start filling the land to our west.
Holy shit, we have an iron problem.
But we do.
Nubis, I don't know if you noticed, I plugged in your advanced circuit chip to the science network, because when you were AFK we did have a supply problem with plastics. If you need to remove it, you can remove it now. Now plastic is fine. But that's entirely up to you. Because the thing is, actually it probably will be best to remove it. Because if you're producing those factories, and then when my bus gets filled, it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
Seems like the increased amount of turrets is working.
Yeah, we won't have it on the main bus, because if you've got factories making stuff, we don't want...
This even is...
It kind of just makes...
There's a bunch of iron. 5.4 million of it.
Plus...
Southwest. What we could do is try and landfill our way there, although that'll take ages. And a
Well,
lot of...
I wouldn't want to landfill the safe route because we'll be doing trains, and basically the trains will be. You see the stretch between the iron forges and the main bus.
Yeah.
The copper and iron trains are going to be having their stations in that area, and then the oil train will be up on the east near the oil plantation or above it in that area. So we will be focusing on trains when we get to that point. I've just confused myself. What was I doing? I went to look for something. Nope, can't remember. What are we actually using red chips on? We're not. Nothing yet, anyway. Oh wait, we can make it purple now, can't I?
If we could make something like a tank, I could try and clear out some alien bases, so we could get at the 5.4 million.
Right.
Or maybe the 4.3 million to our east, which is a bit closer. This is not the first time I wish this game had artillery.
There's sniper turrets in Bob's Mods. I don't know how that works. I think artillery could potentially make things OP. Don't know.
Yeah, it could. You'd never have to fight the aliens.
Exactly. do need to get purple science. Yeah, we can make purple science now.
Okay.
Electric furnaces? Oh shit.
Oh.
What?
I'm just looking at what we need for tanks.
What do we need for tanks?
Automobilism, military 3, and military science pack.
Do we have military science set up?
I don't think so.
Because we also need purple as well.
I'd add in some more defenses because obviously some parts still need more defenses.
As long as they're not getting damaged.
They are.
But then the other thing is we could... Well, we need military science to start doing gun damage on turrets. To make our turrets stronger. I do like that though. The new science is like I like it. Feels about right in my opinion. Oh, Mount Belts. Yeah, we need to start automating some stuff as well, like that we use a lot of.
Indeed. Will Kay be joining us?
Pardon?
Will Kay be joining us at any moment in the future?
I doubt it.
Where's that?
Don't know.
If I die, what will happen to my inventory?
I don't know. Is the answer to that.
I kind of want to find out.
I knew at one point they were on about having a body drop or a bag drop.
I leave almost all of my stuff in a steel chest behind the gate.
Just take something useless with you.
Yeah,
Some wood and then test it. That's all I could say.
yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
Oh, for God's sake. You just start making things that use up batteries.
Okay, I left a bunch of my stuff near the gate on the southwestern border.
Alright.
I'm going out to deal with some aliens. I'll probably die, but I won't have anything valuable.
Oh, what a twat.
Oh,
I just built a really awesome facility and then I've realised that I'm an idiot and I didn't allow space to
expand.
to exit the items.
Oh.
And now I can't.
Can we make up a flamethrower? Goodbye, cruel world. I'll go and check my body. But from what it seemed like, it seems that my corpse survives, and when I now store it, it seemed to be like a chest. It said that I had everything that I had before when I died. For example, my submachine gun and ammo. So
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
we probably do keep our stuff when we die. As in, our corpse keeps our stuff.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
One of the northern turrets is about to go explode. I have a feeling that I shouldn't have. That death was intentional. Because I wanted my body to be closer to the base. So that it would be easier to recover. The main problem I have with playing Factorio alone is I just don't know what to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to do for next.
Well, I enjoy the game.
I enjoy the game as well.
I think it's brilliant, actually. So whoever designed it, hats off to them.
Ah, found my body. Okay. So basically, if you find someone's body, it's basically like a chest, and after you take the things out from it, it disappears.
Alright. Good to know. Right, purple chips now online. Cool. Right, purple chips are now being made, red chips are being made. The bus is now complete.
Awesome.
It's just a case of now of making everything and pulling off of what we need. Sure we're well supplied. Yeah, so what do we got for a list of things to do? We've got to make sure we get blue science by the looks of it. Why is blue science so slow? It's just slow. Although mines, it looks like no, I think it's just slow. Everything. Although it does, yeah, we could do with more iron. It is struggling to fill up. It's struggling to fill up. Right, so priority is iron. Getting iron, whether it's trains or tapping that extra ore vein.
Yeah.
Purple science will be needed. All liquid action.
See, it seems like Nobis and Seoth now both have left.
Say again.
Seems like Nobis and Seoth now both have left.
Yeah. We'll need to keep an eye on, see how green chip production does, because now we've got purple chips. Green chips will get eaten up, so we might need to increase production on that, which means more copper. So yeah, we definitely need to make sure we get more copper and iron coming in next stream. They've all been upgraded, and I think they've got plenty of ore. Yeah. Well, copper's got plenty of ore. It's just not. We just need to increase either smelting or bring in extra. I would probably vote for extra. Whereas, bearing in mind we can add modules.
True.
I can't remember if we can add modules that duplicate for ore or not, or whether it's just pollution and speed. But yeah, there's plenty of ore. Oh no, there isn't. Ore is lacking. Depending on the input. Yeah, we'll want to increase that. So we'll either decide to bring in the ore or bring in the plates. People tend to bring in plates because plates stack at higher amounts than ore.
Makes sense.
But if we're going to bring it all here, we're then going to want to have to bring in coal shipments, although eventually we'll have to bring in coal shipments anyway for making plastic. So, I have to bear that in mind. I'm glad actually, thinking on that, I'm glad actually because we've got a coal section on the bus. Actually, we could have had a research bus, couldn't we? We didn't have to do it that way we've done it at all. Could have had a research bus. Why didn't I think of that then? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Is that ammo bus full yet? No, it's not. How much ammo is on that belt?
I took a load of it as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, after I died. I'm not going to recover my last body. My first body at least. Surrounded by enemies. But yeah, it seems to be almost full.
Just looking at the... we got liquid production figures now as well, which is handy. Right. Well, Ramses, I'm going to end there. I'm getting a little bit sleepy, and tomorrow's, well, not a big day, but tomorrow's...
Peakish.
Yes. So I'm going to save the local. Done.
Of course. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Alright.
See you later.
Of course. Good night.
Good night. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of tonight's stream. I was wanting to go on for an extra half hour, but tomorrow I'm stepping in while my boss is off, so I'm going to be I'm going to be in charge. I'm running a department tomorrow, so that should be interesting. So I'm going to want to make sure I'm well rested for that. So there'll be more Factorio next Tuesday. We start 8 PM BST, which is approximately 2.5 hours ago. We do play on the private herd server, so if you own the game and you've got the rank of Mooseball or higher, you'll be more than welcome to join us. Tonight we had Ramses, who you just heard on the comms. We also had Nubis and CEO as well pop on for a little bit, so thank you to all of you guys. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy playing with herd members as well. List of things to do is quite long, but we'll get there. Stream may have died, really? Holy crap, maybe. Well, no point in doing an outro. Well, tomorrow will be Ballroom, so starting 8 PM. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you all later. Have a good evening. If I don't see you beforehand, do enjoy your week. Good night, everybody. Take care. See you soon.
I